My Career Gameplay, and today we're going to comment, please, to tell me what y'all. Let's get into this video.
Well, still trying to get an update on the investment. Well, there's no doubt he's the one his teammates look to fill that leadership role. When adversity hits, when things aren't going well for the team, he's the one who kind of rallies the troops. And when he gets going like that and takes on that ownership of the team, that's when you see his true value to the club.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Look at Milwaukee. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. We've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, they've only played these guys once during the regular season, but they did beat them, so they've got to feel pretty good about their chances. The matchup seems to be pretty good for them.
And Steve, if they win this one, that'll technically make it a 2-0 sweep. Not a major accomplishment, but still something you could feel good about. In Larry Drew's case, it was a bit of an unusual situation once the season concluded. He was in the final year of his deal. The Hawks said we'll interview other candidates and left him free to interview for other head coaching positions, and he landed in Milwaukee.
And he stops it. What a pass to set him up. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Well, Stephen, back to Coach Drew, of course, he ended up signing with the Bucks.
Well, that was an interesting move for him to go from Atlanta to Milwaukee. The Hawks were one of the better defensive teams in the league last year. I think that's what the Bucks saw in Drew. And that's the idea for him to really help this team get the most out of its players, particularly defensively.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Jeff Hornacek. They dropped their first game against the squad, and he told me we've got to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and looking to score inside. Kevin, with their finishing ability, it makes sense to play to their strength.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from Sanders. Here's Brown with the three, and he gets it to go. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
And he gets it to go.
He has such a knack of scooping up the rebound and then making a defense pay.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Their offense really sputtered in that game. They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
And Steve, their play wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, but this game still is about making shots, and the shot making wasn't there.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here's Ilyasova outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Now, here is Knight. Shannon Brown unable to get his shot to go. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Nice job coming off that screen. Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they spurred off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
Now Knight, after the missed three from Green. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And there's the pass to Fry. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Misses off the right iron.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Ilyasova inside the line, and another basket for Milwaukee. Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Fry. Shoots. Knight grabs the board.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Butler on the way. Takes a 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Green to stop the run. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
After taking a year to play elsewhere, it seems Gerald Green finally found his role on an NBA team in the 2011-12 season, but he just couldn't find the traction expected with the Indiana Pacers last year.
And the Suns call time. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced, so anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And here is Lee. Brandon Knight getting it to go from deep. Lee dishes the land. Milwaukee with the rebound. And for Gerald Green, a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Pacers to start last season.
Yeah, they were hoping for more out of him, Kevin. He just never really settled into a role with the Pacers, and that was disappointing because Indiana's bench, I thought, really showed some weaknesses during that great playoff run they had.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Lee.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. He talked mainly about the offense he wants to see them implement. And with all their emphasis on ball screens, you can expect them to be running a pick-and-roll offense for most of this game. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks again, Doris. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Passes to Middleton. To the right side. Lee against Harris. 4 on the clock. He kicks it to Pachulia. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Already, they find themselves down by a wide margin here, Kevin. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Now, here's Dragic. 17 points in his last outing. He feeds it to Lee. Outside Dragic. And that one's good. Puts up a prayer. No good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Tune in next Sunday, February 2nd. Aaron Aflalo and the Orlando Magic take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. Do not miss it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Brandon Knight is out there with Mayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Morris.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Well, the Bucks playing here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center, one of the older arenas in the NBA at around a quarter century. And the Bucks have said they'll leave Milwaukee after the 2017 season unless a new arena is built.
Knight passes to Butler. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Butler's got 5.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Bledsoe against Knight. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. He used that pick to get in close. And back to the arena situation here in Milwaukee. This is one of the smaller markets in the NBA. Steve, that can make it tougher to get an arena done.
Well, there's a potential change in ownership that has loomed over the franchise as well. Obviously, we all want to see the team stay in Milwaukee. A lot of great history here going way back. So hopefully an arena deal will get done.
Channing Frye's checked in for Morris. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Green. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Bucks leading by 4. Kicks it to Sanders. Shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
Here's Fry. High quality look, and he sinks it. And now, just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Well, they've really started to come on here in the second.
They're playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
It's stolen by Morris. Sanders against Brown. No good. That would have tied it.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Here's Brown after Caron Butler's bucket. Lets it go from 14, and he recovers it. Green, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's on Caron Butler. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
That free throw, no good. Phoenix making some changes. Len comes in for Morris, and Goodwin subbed in for Shannon Brown. Free throw, good. Bucks leading by 3. Knight kicks to Ilias Ilyasova. Banked in off the glass.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chased down that pumpkin offense.
Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Fry. The Suns moving the ball around. The baseline J. Good on the jump shot. Green's got 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Knight kicks to Neal. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, Brandon Knight out of Kentucky is more of a combo guard than a pure point when you look at him offensively. But with his long arms and good athleticism and at 6'3", I think there's a lot of upside for him at the defensive end of the floor. I think he's a guy that could defend 1 and 2s effectively.
And Green gets it to go.
Knight's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
The Bucks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Wasted no time on that. Mayo's got his second bucket.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And the Suns call time. And for Brandon Knight offensively, he's still trying to figure it out.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. He does have some point guard skills. He's got some athleticism, but he's really an excellent outside shooter when he's got time to set up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. The change he wants to see made is a defensive one. He talked to the team about closing out much more quickly on their perimeter shooters. He thinks they've been giving them too much space out there. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Middleton dishes to Ridnour. There's the feed to Ilyasova. Shot clock at 5. A jump hook. Another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, something that he maybe doesn't get enough credit for is just how good he is at drawing charges.
I'm glad you brought that up, Steve, because very few players do get credit for it, and you're exactly right. He does do it very well. There's no fear in this fella. He'll give up his body in a minute.
And the first one drops.
And, out of Turkey, Ersan Ilyasova, interesting combination of talents. I mean, he's one of the more intriguing guys in the league when you watch him closely. He's not the biggest or the burliest, but he's got a toughness about him that shows itself on the offensive glass. He's also a really good outside shooter, able to play that spread 4 role.
That one is no good. And Clark, you mentioned Ilyasova. He had that breakthrough season in 2011 and 12, and after the early slump continued to deliver Steve last year.
Well, he's a great combination of being an outside shooter but having interior toughness. And I think he defines kind of the modern-day hybrid 4. He's a power forward who can guard multiple positions on the perimeter.
Dragic kicks good, and he jams it with authority. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
And he gets it back. And Sanders kicks to Ilyasova. Dishes to Sanders. Good one with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Dragic. Another 3 for Phoenix. And here is Ridnour. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Sanders' shot is off.
His finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, thank you so much. Coach, going into halftime, time here. Still anybody's game. How do you feel about what you're seeing out there?
I thought we were doing a good job. I thought we missed some easy shots. We got some good looks. The pace was at a pretty good pace now. We have to make sure that when we do put that pace, that shot goes up. We've got to get back on defensive fine shooting.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, make sure to stay tuned in for halftime, and we'll be back right after that.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going out at Bradley Center. The Suns playing well at the break. The team definitely in the mix for the playoffs, and as a matter of fact, if they win this one, they'll move into the 8th spot. Gerald Green making the most of his minutes. He's got 7 points and is almost sharing.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Green is out there with Marquise Morris. Then there's Brown. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Now, here is Knight. After the miss from Frye. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Ilyasova sets a screen for Butler. And the 3 off target.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Sanders.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Well, I think Larry Sanders is one of the most improved players in the league, guys. I don't know where you stand on it, but, he led the league in ejections, too, with 5. He's got the control and manages emotions a little better.
No good from Bledsoe. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Knight passes to Sanders. Knight kicks to Sanders. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight move comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now, here's Green. 7 points in the game. Brown dishes to Bledsoe. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 6 points for Eric Bledsoe. Back to Sanders, he said he's taking steps to keep his composure, not getting to other players and feel the wrath of officials. Those technicals are piling up.
Well, Kevin, he's already made some nice strides in his approach to the game, just eating right, getting to the gym early. You really have to learn how to become a professional, and I think Sanders has made that next step.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Larry Drew said to his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. And Bledsoe, here we go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Green missing. Bucks trail by 4. Knight passes to Mayo. Inside, here's Butler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Caron Butler is one of those rock-solid, steady vets. Just a pro's pro, we call him. Entering the final year of his contract. You know he's looking to be aggressive out there.
First free throw is good. And for Butler out of UConn, a good defender, Steve, a good jump shot.
Yeah, played in one All-Star game back with the Wizards. Now going into his 12th year in the league. He's had a great career.
hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Looking at the numbers for Caron Butler, he has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
Now here's Mayo after the miss from Fry. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, you know, Jeff Hornacek, the new coach of the Phoenix Suns, a 14-year career as an NBA shooting guard, and he was terrific as a player. Spent his first 6 in Phoenix and only recently really got into coaching, starting as an assistant with the Jazz in early 2011.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brown against Mayo. Brown kicks to Fry. Knocked loose. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 8 points. And back to Coach Hornacek, the 16th coach in Suns franchise history. He's raised his 3 kids in Phoenix. Steve, he's put down roots there. Looks like he would like to stay for the long term.
Well, he was a tremendous player for the Suns back during the prime of his career. So this is a great fit, coaching the Suns. A guy who played the game with tremendous intelligence, even field demeanor. Served him well as a head coach.
Bucks trailed by 5. Ilyasova is screen on Bledsoe. Easy layup after coming off the pit. He's got 5.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
On the wing, Brown shoots it. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 9 points for Shannon Brown. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Knight dishes to Ilyasova. To the paint. Here's Green. 7 points in the game. Bledsoe passes to Fry. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Suns leading by 7.
Passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's pretty much converted.
Green.
Where he'd like it to be.
And Sanders kicks to Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The 19-foot shot. As they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Suns leading by 7.
Probably should hold for one shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no-brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Fourth quarter coming up next.
So this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
The one thing about I don't losing, man, it's a bad feeling.
Bucks trail by 9. They'll shot tonight. It's Dragic with the drive, and here's Green outside. No good. And here comes Ridnour. And Ilyasova takes the... Here's Sanders.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening.
And he's good on the second. Dragic. To the inside. Ridnour with the steal. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Suns lead by 6. Here's Lee. Feeds to Dragic. And he gets it to go.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Now, here's Ridnour. Dish now to Harris. The 17-footer goes down. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter. And the Suns call time here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek
If we lose, it's okay, man. I'm not mad. I just want to get this series over.
Looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Harris. From deep, Green, and that one's good. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Boy, you found the perfect
How
spot
can I make
behind
10
the
points
arc
when we
here.
gotta share the
Gap in
ball?
defense.
Delfino kicks to Ilyasova. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now here's Dragic. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip.
Focused on that Orlando contest.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets to get.
Lee after the main shot from Harris. Lee dishes to Fry. Out to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Green. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Bucks trail by 6. Ridnour passes to Harris. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
How about the boost he's giving his team? He's 4 for 5 shooting here in the fourth quarter.
Lee against Harris. Lee kicks to Fry. On the left block. No luck. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Harris. Here's Sanders. And the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now here's Lee. Now Morris. And it's Lee penetrating. Good. Here's Delfino. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Ilyasova hits the button.
Boy, such outstanding patience in this.
Good thing they making threes though, because I was gonna say how we gonna make a 3 and we gonna get 58.
They're piling up the
Like,
assists.
come on now.
So quickly over to
I think he
Doris
gonna put
for
me
an
on the
update.
bench though.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek
Like,
was
he gonna put me on the
discussing with
bench.
his
I think
players.
they should tighten up though.
Running the offense
Come on, all we gotta do is play good defense, man.
Coach
Come on.
obviously has a ton of faith in his offensive
Uh.
and shares that faith with the rest of the players by insisting they get him more
If you make a
aware when
three,
defending the outside shot.
you're gonna tie the ball
They
game up.
can hurt us on the perimeter if we don't stay right up on them. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Morris. After the made shot from Sanders. There's Green with the three. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down. Mayo's got his third rebound tonight. Knight kicks to Mayo. Back to Knight. Feeds it to Sanders. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his ninth assist in the game now.
Alright, now you just gotta play defense, man. Play defense. Come on. Come on, we got this.
Bledsoe dishes to front. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
The pass to Sanders. Money!
Play defense. Play defense.
That's beyond you.
Play
Steve,
defense.
they needed that bucket. Yes.
Come on, play defense.
6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
We got time on the clock.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Check out the game for Shannon Brown. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. He's off on
Let's
the free
go.
throw, unable to get
Play
that
defense,
second one
guys.
to
That's
drop
all we
in.
gotta worry about is play defense.
To cut it to 1 there. They're still in decent shape. If they can get a
Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Brown. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Hey, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
no other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 18-7 run. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morris. Misses the 3. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. The second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. There's Brown with the 3. Can't get it to go. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just skating knife sharp. top of their game here.
Well said. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
Greetings, passengers. We have now begun our descent into Orlando. Please fasten those seatbelts and prepare for landing.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up. Next video or next episode will be versing the Orlando Magics. So yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.